Hello, lovely people. I welcome once again on Trending Take. Today, I have two stories to share with you, and these two stories are funny. One is from Mr. Sanjus, and the other is from Bukum Banku. Mr. Sanjus is a TikToker. I know there are a lot of people that are TikTokers, but this guy is funny. So, should I say he's a comedian? His case. A lot of his skills are funny. So I think I can include him to the comedians. So I might say he's a comedian. And the latter, that is Bukum Banku, is also a retired boxer. He was a professional boxer, and now he's retired. So he's a retired boxer now. I have two stories about them that are somehow funny. Let me begin with Bukum Banku. You know, he joined a TikTok live with this Canadian. And this Canadian guy asked him a question, which was somehow difficult. It wasn't somehow, it was difficult for Bukum Banku to answer. You know, Bukum Banku has his way of speaking English, and his type of English is like that of the ship dealer. I don't want trouble, but it's like that of the ship dealer. Okay. So English speaking is somehow difficult for Bukum Banku. And this Canadian wanted to communicate with him in English. You can say he's a Canadian, so what do you expect? Your conversation will actually be in English. But on the part of Bukum Banku, it was difficult understanding this guy. And it's going to be more difficult for him to explain himself. Okay. So when a question was given to Bukum Banku, and he tried, should I say he tried? Yeah. He wanted to give his honest opinion. Meanwhile, for what I saw, for what I heard, he didn't even understood what this guy was saying. Let's watch the video.
Okay, so you said you are a star from Ghana.
Yeah, I'm starting from Ghana, but right now I'm in UK.
So he said he's a star, like a superstar from Ghana. And the Canadian was asking, you said you are a star from Ghana. And then Bukum Banku said, yeah, I star from Ghana, but I'm now in UK. Like, in his mind, he thought the Canadian was saying, are you staying in Ghana? Are you living in Ghana now? So he said, I star in Ghana, like I stay in Ghana or something like that, but now I'm in UK. Meanwhile, the guy was asking, like you said, you are a star in Ghana, or you are a superstar in Ghana, right? So this conversation, it was going to be difficult for Bukum Banku. And as time goes on, and as you continue to watch this video, you will see how Bukum Banku was struggling. So the guy asked Bukum Banku a global question, a question that deals with an economic issue. Let's watch the video.
Oh, Mr. International, huh?
Where you stay?
In Canada?
Canada, okay.
Okay. What's your opinion on world economics and what state we're in the world right now? What's your preference on that? And if you can elaborate a little bit more on what your opinion on the world economic state, certain banking methods that other countries use, and what is one way that we can all actually work together to fix the world economic state?
Yeah, in Ghana. Kwame. Ghana. You say what?
So you want me to repeat that whole thing?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
So after the guy asked Bukum Banku his opinion or how we can all fix economic issues globally. As I said, he didn't even understand anything. So he wanted to call someone to come and interpret it to him. And he called a person. But the person wasn't close to him. So what he did was, he wanted to play a smart game, right? He asked the Canadian again, "What did you say? I can't hear you well." And the Canadian was like, "Do you want me to explain everything again?" At this point, he was trying to buy time so that he can get closer to someone for that person to do what? Explain or interpret the whole English to him. So you can see that he's going to walk toward the person.
Okay, so pretty much what I was trying to say is, what is your opinion or preference on the world economic state at this moment in time? And what is your plan to fix that? I mean, you are said superstar from Ghana, so it is kind of your responsibility to fix this issue. So what are your plans and next steps to fix this issue? And on top of that, what is your preference of what is going on right now at this moment of time?
Yeah, we need more promoters.
Right now, I need more promoters because
We need more promoters for the young ones coming.
I need more promoters to the young one coming because
You are out of the game.
me after the game and right now my three. I have the three bosses in Ghana. They are very good bosses.
Dang.
Yeah,
Three?
I want you to help that bosses for me.
All right. So help your bosses is what what the plan is.
Run and everything from you. You can drop your number for me.
Oh, my phone number.
Yes.
Oh, mine's not international though. It's just Canada. I don't think it'll allow me.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Brand. Thank you, Brand.
And tomorrow we'll play the game. Don't worry.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
Yeah, can you give me a big gift? Give me gift.
Okay. I'll see you later.
So you see, so Bukum Banku wanted to play smart. So he pretended as if he didn't hear. He didn't hear anything that the Canadian said. Oh, let's give it to him that he didn't understand. He didn't hear anything. Not that he didn't understood. He didn't hear anything. And he walked to the person that is coming for him to interpret it to him. But unfortunately, when he reaches the guy, the Canadian has already said whatever or asked whatever he wanted to ask. So the guy couldn't help. And then Bukum Banku have no option than to say whatever he wants to say, which wasn't even closer to the question. So, as I said, English speaking is somehow difficult to some of us. So, a person like Bukum Banku, you shouldn't stress yourself. You shouldn't stress yourself. Just tell him, please, I find it difficult to understand you. Then join another live video, or someone else can actually join. So this person was really stressing Bukum Banku. I don't know if Bukum Banku was stressing himself. I don't know, but Bukum Banku struggled to answer the question, and it was not even closer to what the person was expecting or asking. And I must tell you this, even if that type of question was explained to Bukum Banku in his local dialect, he would still find it difficult to answer, because this question, it should be meant for, should I say, the economists, or Bukum Banku will not give you a good idea of how global economic issue can be resolved. I must tell you. So if he struggled let it be. Let it be. In the other news, or in the other story, is from Mr. Sanjus. As I said, this person is a comedian. He's so funny. He do a lot of funny skits on TikTok. You know, he went to a home, and that home he wanted to visit his friend. Right? His friend is a lady. But when he went there, the girl wasn't around. And you know what? The girl's mother was preparing food. He was pounding fufu. She was waiting for her daughter to come and assist her to pound the fufu, but her daughter was not around. So when Mr. Sanjus entered the house, he made inquiry about where this girl was, and the mother told him she's not around. She's nowhere to be found. And Mr. Sanjus, should I say out of sympathy or something, he tried to do what? Help the woman pound the fufu. And I was expecting the woman to say, oh, it's okay. You know, he's a visitor. You can't allow a visitor to do this. But, so, he gave it to Mr. Sanjus. And Mr. Sanjus was expecting her friend to come so early, to come so soon to rescue him. Not knowing he was about to pound a fufu made for a family of 35. This is so serious. You can't do this to me. I'm a visitor. I visited you. And you allow me to pound fufu for a family of 35. What? This is somehow funny. On the part of the woman, she wants someone to help her. She was finding it difficult to prepare this food. She was finding it difficult to pound the fufu by herself. So, in the case of Mr. Sanjus extended to help her, I think she was happy. So Sanjus has relieved some of her pain. So on the part of her, she will not have any issue. She will not have problem with that. But on the part of Mr. Sanjus, you know, he wasn't happy. But what can he say? He has nothing to say. But he had to do it. At least he's after a lady. So what can he say? But I think the woman should have prevented Sanju from doing that. That's my honest opinion. Because if Sanju tried not to offer that help, I think the woman will somehow hate Sanju. Maybe he wanted to marry her daughter. That would be an issue. So Sanju offered that help. But you know what? He pounded the fufu from the afternoon around 2 o'clock till the evening around 9 p.m. As I said, a family of 35, you are going to find yourself in trouble. And at the end, the lady didn't come. That's the issue. The person that he is after didn't show up. So he has to go. And I don't know the next day or the I don't think Mr. Sanju will visit this home again. He's not going to visit this house again. For what he has gone through. The lady didn't show up. But the lady too, what was she doing? You know your mom is expecting you to pan this food. You left the house and came midnight. Who was she thinking was going to help her? Or maybe she called Sanju or Sanju called her and she said she's at home, knowing she's not around. And he knew Sanju would help her mother in planning this food. I think it was a plan. The lady set this plan and it worked on her behalf. So today I brought you these two stories, and the first one, I think Bukum Banku, as I said, even if this question about the global economic issue was explained to him in his local dialect, he will still struggle to give you a good reason or a good point on how this issue can be resolved. So I have no issue about that. It's just that the English was struggling. I mean, he struggled to understand, right? And on the part of Mr. Sanju, I don't know if what the woman did was good. I don't know if Sanju should have walked away. But to me, I would have walked away. If I was Mr. Sanju, I would have walked away.